What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. I don't have long before we go live. Today we are going to complete Thierry Henry Prime Icon Moments card. I didn't expect to do it this quickly, but we did literally 80%, 85% of it with untradables and the rest of it with items we had in the club. On the trade pile right here, you can see me with all the clubs, all the items that are sold, getting some coins back in the bank. If you could drop a thumbs up for today's episode, let's try and smash 10,000 likes for that 94 rated Prime Icon Moments Henry. Once again, just going through some sold items. This is the end of the intro. Let's go live. All right, guys, so you just saw the trade pile there and maybe a few other bits. We are working towards Thierry Henry with items out of the club. Just building this team right here with a couple of the guys on stream. This is the team for the 89 rated squad. This is obviously the highest rated squad, but it's not necessarily the worst squad to build because the other squads require informs. We've got a lot of players in here, some that you guys will be a bit contentious about and some that I don't necessarily think you'll care about. Like Tim Howard was always done for an SBC. We did get an opportunity to use him due to the weekly objectives, and we do run the risk constantly that by dumping these players in this SBC, we're going to miss out on an opportunity to use them for weekly objectives, which EA seem keen on doing now. But at the same time, the sole purpose of these were for Thierry Henry. So Iker Casillas, 45 games, good card for us, but with all our untradables and everything else we've got going on, I don't mind getting rid of him. Ibrahimovic was done for an 89 rated SBC card. Michael Bradley, the same, very cheap for an 87. Brahimi was a league SBC, so happy to turn him in. Christian Eriksen, our red inform, we've had him for how long? And he's only played 5 games for us. We've got that Mkhitaryan UCL card that I will keep, so we won't be getting, we won't be needing Eriksen or De Bruyne going forwards. And then Daniel Sturridge, another player that he was a fun card to use for the 90 games that we used him when we first got him, but just nowhere near good enough in today's game. Chicharito the same, only 40 games played on him, only 9 goals scored with him, pretty poor. Felipe Anderson as our red inform is good, but with the fact that we have Best, we have Bale, we have Neymar, we have multiple other high-end left wings. We don't really need Felipe Anderson at all. Naldo was, again, accomplished for no other reason than to go into an SBC. And Arnautovic, a headliner card that I had high hopes for. I think he got injured for West Ham, and West Ham in general just haven't been playing great. And so his 87 remained an 87. And as good as this card could be, if it got up to like a 90 or a 91, that's just not on the books now with only like 7 or 8 games left of the season. So I think I'm happy to turn this team in. We get ourselves a 100k pack. All of those cards are indeed gone. You can see, you can't see because my face cam is there. We're up to 2.4 million coins now. You would have seen a lot of the sales earlier on in the video or maybe later on in the video. We get no walkout from our 100k pack. That is devastating. We could really use a helping hand from EA to give us back a big player here or there. We are going to get Vincent Kompany though. So an 85 rated is pretty big because I think right now they're going for, I think they might actually be extinct. I know on the Xbox some of the 85s are extinct. We also get an 84 in there and a couple of 83s. So that is going to be super helpful. In fact, getting João Cancelo is a very nice 83 to get. He's like 5k, which is great. So we can send all of those cards into the club. These guys we'll get rid of. And then Vincent Kompany, I'm going to hold on to him on the trade pile for the time being. And we're going to move on to the next squad and see if we can still complete it with just items in the club. All right, guys, the next team is done. The first of 2 88 rated squads. These are coming in at 460k apiece. The 89 at 570k. So I will be able to complete the next 88 rated squad and this one without buying anything off the market, just with mostly untradables. Everything we've got here is untradable so far. And that will leave me a total to spend 1.5 million. And I will be able to complete at least 2 or 3 more squads just with items in the club. So we might need to spend some coins on this Thierry Henry. We might not. But we're turning in again Handanovic, who I actually think is tradable. He is first owner, but he is tradable. This Versalco card, listen, this is a good SBC, right? Obviously, this is a Team of the Year Versalco. We played 7 games with him, and they're all as a sub. So there's no point me keeping this card. That my stream is getting very upset with me in some regards for some of the players I'm getting rid of. This Manolas being one of them. We played 5 games with him. I don't care about him. We crafted him through icon crafting, so that wasn't a problem. Skriniar is a league SBC that we can get back again. Lala, we played 50 games with, but Juan Fran has been my go-to guy for the whole time, and I need 2 informs in this team. And Fernandinho is an untradeable, have another one on the bench. Suso is an untradeable that we got from the monthly FUT swap objectives. Afonso Davies is another one that people are a bit upset about, but how long have we had this card for, man? And he's played 18 games. Like, if we want to go away from first owner and want to make sure we can get ourselves a super high-end team, We got to sacrifice these guys. Untradeable Hamsik there, untradeable Icardi, and Petr Cech. He's gone. If EA changed the way reactions worked on goalkeepers, I'd regret this Petr Cech disappearing. But otherwise, that is another squad done. We get a rare mega pack out of this one. Any walkout would be super helpful. Any 87s and 86s and stuff would be super helpful. We get no walkout out of this pack either. And not even a board out of a rare mega pack. That's brutal, that is. That's very tough. That's tough, that is. That is super tough. Oh, that's really bad. That could not have gone worse, if I'm being perfectly honest. Send it forward to Cam card. At least we made 5k off of that, hey? So that's... it's one positive, I suppose. Hopefully some good duplicate players. We only have one duplicate item, and it's Raphael, and he doesn't even sell for anything at all, really. But we're another squad down, another squad closer to Thierry Henry. We will move on and go again. All right, guys, so we are another team down, and we are still using either untradables or first owners. So first of all, we've got our red player pick, Subasic, untradeable. Joshua Kimmich, untradeable, of which I have another untradeable on the trade pile. We have Tarkovsky, our red card, untradeable. Gerard PK, who we packed. I think I actually packed him from draft rewards, I believe. We also get Porto, untradeable, which is very nice indeed. Mesut Ozil, untradeable. Kevin De Bruyne. Now, this is a sorrow. This is sad, man. This is a hard one to say goodbye to. 634 games. 696 goal contributions in that time, and he has been an absolute servant to the club. The reason why I'm happy to get rid of him is because A, we've enjoyed him. We've got our money's worth out of him. B, Henrik Mkhitaryan's new card, the live item, is better than this De Bruyne card and has very similar stats with weak foot, skill moves, etc. And C, I want to get De Bruyne's Team of the Year card. And so I'm happy to get rid of him. Juan Mata doesn't play. He played, they're all squad battles games, those 5 games. Huntelaar, another one that we did for a bit of a joke, bit of a laugh. We played some games with him, no more than that. And then Gomes, another League SBC. And then last but not least, the 85 Morata, who we picked and haven't used at all. And this is another team to say goodbye to, another rare mega pack, and another tick closer to Thierry Henry without having to buy a single card off the market yet. Can we please, EA, get a walkout from this? Never mind. At least an 85. Yes, okay, so boards, that's a positive start. As a positive Dutch. Right mid, it's Arjen Robben. That is actually brilliant. An 85 rated Robben is a really nice card to get from this pack. Not ideal, obviously. I would prefer something way better. Eusebio. Obviously not Eusebio, but it says Eusebio. So we could clickbait and say that I packed Eusebio, and that wouldn't be a lie. So I might do that. If that's you know what I mean. So Arjen Robben is a duplicate as well. That's interesting. So another duplicate to go. We're going to move on to the next segment. We're now into the 87s. I don't know if I have enough in the club to complete both 87s. But we're going to try our best. I will be right back. All right, guys. So because of the super high rating of a couple of players that we've still got left, and we've still got a couple of players left with Tevez and Rooney as well, we're able to complete an 87 rated squad now too. Most of it untradeable again. Edison untradeable, Kimmich untradeable, Varane untradeable. We got him out of one of the player pick packs. Of course, we have Team of the Year Varane, so he's irrelevant to us. Alvaro is tradable, but first owner. Fernando Torres, untradeable. And this is definitely one card that I might look back on with regret. But when Team of the Season comes out, I will forget. And that's a fact. Lerma did nothing for us. Javi Martinez, another tradable Team of the Week, but first owner. So I rate the fact that I'm not having to spend, I'm getting all of these from grinding the game and playing the game. It's not like I'm going out of my way to buy packs or anything like that. We're actually getting these for just playing the game. Falcao, untradeable, of course. Arjen Robben, we just packed, and then we have another one here, so I used him on purpose. Karim Benzema, untradeable, and Kingsley Coman, the red in form. And that is another team down. So that is another 80. That's one of the 87s down now. If I had to buy everything from here, it would cost me 1.2 million. Come on, let's get our first walkout from the Thierry Henry SBC. No. At least 85 again, EA. All right, it's boards. Inform would be really legit, to be fair, but no. Portugal, right back, João Cancelo. So he'll sell for a bit, but ultimately nothing. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of it with players from the club. But I do think I'm going to be able to do most of it with players from the club, which is great. I do think we'll be able to get at least the 80... 87 and 186 rated squad done, and probably the 84 and the 83 rated squads done, outside of potentially having to buy informs, I might just have to spend 200 to 400,000 finishing off some teams here or there. But we're going to move on to the next team, so I will be right back. All right, guys, another 87 rated squad done. A few tradable players coming in here now as well. We're starting to get into the tradables too, but mostly still first owner. I still don't think I bought anyone. Alisson, first owner. Tevez, you know, this is one of those cards that I might regret getting rid of, but also the amount of time I've had him, I only played 46 games with him. How much regret is really going to be there? Vincent Kompany, we just packed. Fabinho, I packed out of draft, I think, a small while ago. Delaney, first owner on him too. Fernandinho, our secondary Fernandinho untradeable. Guilavogui, 111 games on him. He was actually one of my favorite CDMs early on in the game. He was one of the best foot swap items. He was really, really good for this account over the time. Obviously not valuable to us now because we have Kante and Ballack. Wayne Rooney, another one that is like, look, I genuinely love this card, and I love Wayne Rooney. I'm a big fan of Wayne Rooney. But I played 51 games with him. Santi Cazorla, we never played with that Futmas Cazorla. Hatem Ben Arfa, whatever, dude. He can go with his 11 stamina. And then Chicharito, untradeable in form. That is another one done. That's both 87 rated squads complete now. And from this point onwards, if I had to buy every card, which I don't even think I'm going to have to buy almost any card for this whole SBC, we're looking at spending under 900,000 coins now for Thierry Henry. We get our 50k pack, we get a walkout. Come on, give us some good coins back. Yes, it's a fun birthday! Dutch! Wait, who that? Promes! I was hoping it would be the striker. We get Quincy Promes. Let's go! Is he worth a good chunk? Let's go. Yeah, I thought it was going to be Van Dijk, man. Yo, that's a good card. That's a good card. 140k. What? 140k? Is there something else in here for us as well? Hey, Fabinho. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, high-low work rates. Hey, man. 140k. Let's go. Give me some coins back, guys. Let's go. He's gone. He's gone. I love it. I respect it. I rate it. I'll keep Felipe Anderson on the bench for now on the trade pile because we could potentially use him. And the rest of these guys will sell. That's another squad moved in, guys. And we're now on to the 86. I will be right back. All right, guys. So we've moved on. We're up to the 86 rate squads now. These are around $250,000 each. We managed to do this one again with just items in the club. Some tradable, some untradeable. Pickford can just go. Who cares about an 83? This Antonio Rudiger is going to go. Now, initially, like I in my mind, I hadn't considered getting rid of him. But because we are going to be purchasing Team of the Year Ramos, we're going to have Team of the Year Ramos and Team of the Year Varane as our two centre-backs. I don't need this Rudiger. And I've got David Luiz as a backup centre-back anyway. So that's not a problem at all. Davinson Sanchez and Socrates untradeable. And Andy Robertson, listen, he's been a great left back for us. But again, we're purchasing Team of the Year Marcelo. With the fact that we have Tierney, which I might actually get rid of, but we can get back at any time. The fact of the matter that we can now go and purchase any left back in the game because we're going away from first owner. This doesn't really matter at all. Herrera is a League SBC designed for this, as is Medel. Brandt, I thought I'd played more games with him. I kind of shouldn't have done his SBC, but at the same time, I think we icon crafted Brandt. But anyway, this is another card, 88 rated is super helpful to us. Vertut, we purchased him. So this is I've had him in the club for a long time, but he is the first purchase player. Untradeable Goetze, which we've had since the start of the game. And I only played 25 times with him. And then Milik, a first owner in form, is about to go. Now, we get a Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack for this, which is the 50k pack, but the bad 50k pack. However, we could still potentially get... Never mind. Give me an 85 again, EA. Yes, boards out of this. Let's go. Come on, 85. Portugal. Right mid. Quaresma, it's an 84. That's still helpful. For the 84 rated squad and the 83 rated squad, it's still really important. We've only got two relatively expensive squads to go now. One more 86. We could throw all of these players into the club, which is nice. One more 86. Which is costing about 250,000 coins. One more 85, which is 180,000 coins. An 84 at 100,000 coins and an 83 at 45,000 coins. So altogether, I will need to spend a maximum of 570,000 coins, give or take. Obviously, I hope that I can get most of it done with just items in the club. I'm still working on the untradables. I've still got the tradables to go. I still got a whole bunch of tradables left in the club, which once we're done with this Henry, we can sell on. And I'm really hoping that today we can also purchase Team of the Year Ramos and Team of the Year Marcelo. Just to show you the trade pile real quick, because some stuff did sell. Three items sold. That Promes sold. I cleared it twice already as well without showing it, so that's my bad. But yeah, we sold Promes, we sold Fekir, we sold one more Ribéry. I still have like a whole bunch of Ribéry's to get rid of as well, and a few other players as well. I'm absolutely certain that we're going to be able to move on to 3 Team of the Years in the back line and that Thierry Henry in the club. But I will be right back. All right, guys, so the final 86 rated squad. We're down now to 3 squads, looking at about 300k if I had to purchase players. Most of these are tradable now, I believe. So tradable Pjanic, but first owner. Tradable Gene, tradable Bonucci, tradable Skriniar, all first owner still. Untradable Tierney. We only played 46 games with him. The beautiful thing about him is we could just get him back anytime we want. PK, he's gone, first owner. Thiago, first owner. Parejo, first owner. Serge Gnabry, again, the beautiful thing about him is we could just get him back anytime we want. If I need him for an objective, we could just get him back, no dramas at all. Berghuis there, tradable but first owner. And then Muller, we purchased for 22,000. When I actually bought like about 15 Thomas Mullers. I think he's like way more expensive right now. He's up at like 27s, 28s. But that is him done. And that is, like, honestly, we are now at just an 83, an 84, and an 85. Now, other than the informs, which I might have to spend some coins on, we're all but done. I've got the players in the club throughout specific different teams. Hopefully an inform or a board here. It's a board. Come on, give me an 85. Make this 85 way easier. Italian, striker. Who is that? Balotelli, 83 rated. That's tough. But yeah, we're getting close. I didn't think I'd be able to do Henry this quick, but I was prepared for him. And that is awesome. You know, is really, really good news that we had everything in the club purchased at a time where it wasn't through the roof. So even though I could sell some of these cards on because some of them are tradable, we're not looking at losing much through keeping them instead of selling them. Just because I did most of this with untradables. My club is pretty bare. There were still some cards that I wouldn't mind using as untradables, especially now that we're not first owner. We could just buy any one at any time, right? But the issue with that is I kind of need them for these objectives, except even then I don't, right? I could easily, like the Gervinho that we picked up, he would be really good for this objective, for the Serie A part of the objective, but I could just purchase any Serie A striker now. I don't need it to be that Gervinho card. I don't need to make it hard on myself anymore by using these cards. So I actually might just go and even clear those guys out as well. So we're 3 away, guys. With 300,000 coins of 3 away, and then that's it. That's Thierry Henry in the club. So we're going to move on to the 85 rated squad. I will be right back. All right, guys, the 85 rated squad is now done. Actually, mostly untradables here today. Schmeichel untradable, De Bois first owner, untradable Kepa, untradable Laporte, untradable Heung-min Son. We played a lot of games with him. I highly expect him to get. He has special cards now. I don't need to hold on to this card anymore. This is what I've got to lose the mentality of. Now that we're going away from first owner, if I want to use a good version of Son, I could just now buy the best version of Son. Obviously, I have to make the coins to get there, but we can go there. Palois there, another first owner, tradable inform. We just packed a Felipe Anderson, and we have one here as well. I'll get the other one back out. We got the first owner, Lacazette. The Futmas Rashford, which, funnily enough, we actually used in yesterday's video. He scored a couple of goals. We used him as a sub. But now with Henry, Neymar is going to move on to be my sub, funnily enough. Dele Alli, untradable. Higuain, first owner and tradable. We get rid of that. That leaves us now needing, quite simply, just the 84 and the 83 rated squad. 140k max. I'll be very surprised if I have to do any of it by purchasing any players. Prime Gold Players Pack generally aren't great. We got a board out of it, though, so that's a really good addition. Hopefully an 85 rated board. French, centre-back. It's going to be Laporte. That's okay, though. I got a lot of Premier League 84s. So Laporte is going to be a really, really clean addition to the squad. Hopefully another 84 in here. Ooh, an 83. That's nice. That's nice. That's not too bad. Well, that could have been worse. For a Prime Gold Players Pack, that's a pretty good trade. We're almost up to 3 million coins as well. I can easily sell some items here today to get Team of the Year Marcelo and Team of the Year Ramos. But I'm wondering, I'm close to Team of the Year Mbappe, you know? I'm real close to Team of the Year Mbappe. I wonder if I just sell the items and get him instead. and make that the dream, you know? So we'll see. But we've got the 83 and 84 to go, guys. I will be right back. All right, guys. So the penultimate team is here, and it is done. Some untradables again, some tradable. First owner, tradable. Okay, mine will be tradable. All right. There you go. Tovan and Hernandez are untradable. That is the 84 rated squad done. That leaves us with just one more squad, and then we have got Thierry Henry in our club. I didn't expect him this weekend league, but we're going to be able to use and abuse him this weekend league now. In our mega pack, we get no board. That's rough. We haven't packed a single inform here, have we? We packed one walkout. Promes. I suppose that's a pretty decent walkout to get. We've still got a whole bunch of items in our club as well. What I'm debating on, the only debate for me right now, is do we go Mbappe, team of the year, or Marcelo and Varane, team of the year? My stream wants me to get Mbappe. I think I might go for Mbappe. Imagine him in my squad as well. Mbappe, Henry, Ibrahimovic, and Gareth Bale up front. That is a devastating quartet up top. I think that'd be pretty sick. We got one more squad to go, guys. I'm just going to go and build that and get this one done and get Henry into the club. All right, guys. It's done. Oh, we managed to do what I had to buy. Did I even buy one player? No, I thought I was going to have to buy Socrates. And then we didn't because we had Kompany and the Anderson on the bench, on the transfer list. That is it. Thierry Henry, somebody in the chat, God bless his soul, reminded me to put the Arsenal shirt on for completing prime icon moments. Thierry Henry. That is it. It is done. We've got him. I knew I'd do him as soon as I could on the road to glory. I did not think I'd do him today. But here he is, the T-pose of Dream Bros. Our first prime icon moments on this account. Oh, I'm delighted. This is going to be great. We're going to get to use him in champs for the rest of the weekend, which will be great. I've only played 5 games so far. There he is in his Arsenal kit. Whew, the road to glory. We're still first owner as well. I hope you guys know that. I haven't changed anything yet. This card is immense. 6'2" is great. Medium is not perfect. I prefer high, medium, or high, low. But we could just set him to stay central, get him behind, no problems at all. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves is good. And I know he's got relatively low balance, but I think we worked out that the marksman... Was it going to be the marksman chem style? I think the marksman chem style is what we're going to put on him. There's something that gives him a really good boost to allow him the jumping and heading. Was it not the Maestro? I think it was the Marksman. Yeah, the Marksman boosts him to a 96 rated striker. But because of his 95 pace, it gives him exceptional shooting, exceptional dribbling, and plus 10 on jumping, plus 5 on strength. So he's going to be an absolute machine. Engine, no, Nick, no engine. No engine. See, Nick's the kind of guy that doesn't abuse game mechanics enough. And so I'm going to put a Marksman on him. I'm going to get that game mechanic abuse on. Now all I need to do, guys, is I think here's the plan, right? So what we're going to do, first of all is open this pack right here. Come on, give me a huge pull for the last pack. No, just kidding. Give me something. An 84. Yeah, there we go. Because now we can sell. Now I had my mind intent and set on getting Team of the Year Marcelo and Team of the Year Ramos today. But I think because of how good my backline already is, I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to sell up as much as I need to get Team of the Year Mbappe. And then our attack is going to be Team of the Year Mbappe, Team of the Year, Prime Icon Moments Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Gareth Bale. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. I don't know why it doesn't put Henry in there. So yeah, Best is going to come out and go onto the bench. Henry, I guess, is going to start there. And Mbappe is going to start here. Which does mean that I don't get to use Sergio Ramos. So David Luiz is going to have to come back in here. And that is going to have a negative impact on Juanfran's chemistry. Unless if I can afford Headliner Lala, we'll pick up Headliner Lala too. And then I'm going to have to go back to using Eder Militao for the time being. This is what the team's going to look like just for the time being. And then when I can upgrade, we'll get Team of the Year Marcelo. Might have to do it the other way around. Oh, this is a mix-up, isn't it? I'll figure the team out. We're going to go and get Mbappe. We're going to go and put Henry into the squad. And we'll figure the rest out as we can and as we need to. So I will be right back. So guys, here's the team currently. We was unable to get Mbappe straight away. Hopefully we'll be able to get him by tomorrow's episode and play some FUT champs with him. So George Best is just going to sit in that left mid role. We'll pop a right wing to right mid on him. This is what the team looks like right now. As I said, you know, like Kylian Mbappe coming in at a left mid role should be where we're at. I'm going to then start selling off consumables, squad fitness cards. All special cards that I've got in the club are going to get discarded or sold. With gold cards, I'm contemplating what to do with those. I could either put them into upgrade SBCs and stuff, which I don't necessarily think is smart, or I could just discard them and sell them, or I could hold on to them and do I don't know what. But in terms of the actual team, you know, once we get Mbappe, we've got a few options because we can actually put, let's say, Gareth Bale over on this left-hand side here and get Team of the Year Marcelo. Obviously, David Luiz would then lose a link, but if we went for David De Gea in here, we'd be fine again. If we then went for Lala headliner and just played Varane off-chem and De Gea off-chem like we have been doing. So we've got a lot of options because I don't think I'm going to be able to get to getting Ramos and Marcelo at the same time. But how cool would it be to have Ramos and Marcelo Team of the Years in there as well, and then eventually headliner Lala right back. And at that point, honestly, this team with Team of the Year Mbappe in there as well, the two biggest upgrades needed would be Ballack and Ibrahimovic. And I don't know how we'd upgrade those because we'd have next to nothing left. But once again, there's a lot to play for now. And that's brilliant. Stuff to play for is absolutely fantastic. So this, guys, is going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.